Okay, so we're going to have a look at how paper 2 is going to work. I've got a copy of the question paper here from the SAM and the zip file. So the zip file will arrive at your center in the morning of the paper. It will need to be extracted in this way so that the files that are contained in it can be put into the student's work area. So I've basically just extracted these files right here into the student folder, and when I look in here you'll see that these are the little code snippets. There will always be 6 questions in the question paper, usually 6 Python scripts. So in the live situation there might also be a txt file. In addition, the students will all be given a digital copy of the PLS, the programming language subset file, so that'll all be in here. So here we are as a student sitting here. I've opened on the right side of my screen my IDE of choice. It's just a standard text editing tool that I use, and I'm going to have a look now at the question paper. So if I go back here and open the question paper in Acrobat. So here we have the question paper. In fact, this is the entire SAM, so I'm going to just scroll down now. So we're at paper 2. This of course is in draft form because we're still looking at the initial SAMs here. So here we have a copy of the question paper. Now, of course, your students will have this in paper at their elbow, but for the sake of this quick demonstration, I'm going to be flicking between this view of the question paper, a view of the coding files here, and my programming environment over here. So if we have a quick look here at the front page, you see that it's a 2-hour paper. All the questions should be answered. Save, new, or amended code using the file name provided, and place it in the completed coding folder. No internet. Student coding folder in your area includes all the code and data files you need. Total mark is 75. Read every question carefully. So if we scroll down, we'll have a quick look at question 1. I'm not obviously going to spend the whole 2 hours going through this, but we'll have a look at question 1 and how the student might complete this in a real scenario. So we should definitely spend some time having a look at the question. Suggested time is up here. Program simulates the roll of the dice. Program uses random number 1/6 to represent the roll. It's referencing file Q01. So we'll go and look at that in a second. And it also says save your amended code file as Q01 finished.py. And here's a description of what it wants us to do. Amend the code to add a complete lines to import random library, create one variable, create one constant, assign the result of a library cell to a variable, display a message, and the contents of a variable on the screen. So 10 minutes, question 1. Let's go grab the files and have a look at them. Question 1 is here. I'm going to open that in my editor of choice. So now I can investigate this. Good tip for students might be straight away to do save as and call this And this is coming from the instructions in the question paper. I'll show you that quickly. Q01 finished.py. So I can't read the question paper. Save as. So this will mean that the question01.py still exists were I to want to go back and have a look at it. So let's have a quick look at what the question wants me to do and how I'm going to answer it. So starting with import random, so I think I'm happy with that. Create one variable. Well, I'm going to have a variable called, let's say, roll. Set it to 0. Now constant, which is a special variable, which will represent the number of sides of my dice. I'm going to set that to 6 sides. By convention, uppercase is used for constant. Student wouldn't be marked down if they did a different convention. So here we're going to say roll equals random. Between 1 and sides. So far so good. Assign the result to the library call to the variable. And now we're going to do a display. So we want to print and let's say you have rolled roll. So I feel like this might be good. So I'm going to save and I'm going to run. You have rolled 4. So no errors. I feel like I might have done okay with that. So then I could move on to question 2. So if we look at the mark scheme now for question 1, which I've completed here, you can see that import random would have got me a mark, roll is a mark, sides is a mark, assigning the variable to the library call is a mark, print, string, and roll give me 2 marks. So that answer would get you the full 7 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.